Pigia mkubwa wenu. Next. You can invite people. You can invite people. Yes.
With the stress. Maybe corruption and funding cover. So you should not carry the same stress and serve the customers. Another thing, you should put yourself with the customers, and you allow your customer.
Yeah, customers' desires, customers' attitude. Yes, let's continue. Next, yesterday's recap.
Yesterday we learned about
How to respond to the customer. Next. Sorry, you were not available. Next. You should be decent when handling the customers and the clients, and you should tulisema lazima muoshe socks zenu zinanuka mbaya sana. Next. I saw your face yesterday. Next. I thought, your company commander comes and tell me whether you were not present. Next. This is a friendly class. Next.
Yesterday we learned when we speak to customers, we use polite language.
Polite language. Next. Next.
Yesterday we learned that we should brush our teeth regularly.
We should
Brush our teeth.
measure our clients.
Brush your teeth regularly.
Yes, Next. Good. Sure. Next. Sorry. Next.
Terms to avoid when handling customer.
Sorry.
Terms to avoid when handling.
Good.
Customer.
Next.
Skills on handling customers.
Good. Next.
I am looking.
You are not in.
Yes, sir.
I am the cameraman.
Yes, sir. We are taught how to address people because we are dealing with several people from several parts of the country. So you need to use a polite language, and at the same time, you need to be you have to have a very smile face so that you can serve that person. And then when he leaves or when she leaves, you portray the image of the NYS.
Okay, that's good. I've known some of us we are not attentive and others they were attentive. And that one we appreciate. So who can give us the summary of yesterday's lessons? Summary. And the summary always from in charge. Let the in charge summarize yesterday's lesson. In charge. Summarize. Where is in charge? Summarize. In charge. Summarize. You want to start. You want to start. Yesterday, we have been taught the areas that we covered in this course. Today, we want to share about how to handle the customers, handling the clients and the situation. How to handle the customers and the situation. Sawa? And now, before we start, you should bring your mind here. I know you've taken the situation. Because if you don't know how to handle them, then it will become a challenge to you. And then finally, you will not be able to deliver. And the reason is why so many people fail to execute their duties is because they don't have the ways on how to handle the situation and difficult customers. In these sections, we are going to develop strategies of handling difficult customers, but because we will always have them. We will always have the difficult customers, the clients, the people who come to be served in our institution. We will be able to identify the situation that tend to be difficult and develop strategies to diffuse them. Because all the time you must be able to know that at one point you will meet the situation which are not friendly to you. Then managing customer complaints, we will be able to know how to handle the complaints of the customer, because the customers, they will ever have their complaints. Then we should manage, then we shall see building the customer loyalty and a long-lasting customer relationship, because we need this customer. For you to serve the nation in this second villa or the stage, then you need people to serve. Now, these customers are your clients, and we are here because of them. For your information, we are here because of the people. For those who goes to the church, Christians, they say, Jesus came for the people, he suffered for the people, he died for the people, he resurrected for the people, and now he is coming for the people. I know even in the Muslim, they believe the same. So now we need these customers, and how are we going to maintain the relationship? Even if he has come, he has harassed you, she has come, she has mishandled you, now we still need that person, developing a new customer relationship. Now we want to see how we are going to develop the customer's relationship. Now, to begin with, you can see this lady. This lady is very angry, hostile. An angry customer is most likely not angry with you. Let me tell you one thing. These customers we are serving in our offices, they might not be angry because of you. Step number one, identify the angry customer. You have to identify the angry customer. Learn to read verbal and non-verbal language. There are two types of What is the name of this? Are you sure? Anger. Any can be. Number one is aggressive. This is a person and anger and hostility are obvious to that person. The use of sarcasm. This is things which are not. For example, you have been told to go and take supper, and then you never took the supper, and then you say, yes, I'm taking the supper. Or abrupt speed, or raised voice. These are the people who can talk in. They don't care. They are aggressive. It's a person who expresses feeling immediately. You see, there are people, when you wrong them, they express their feeling immediately without hiding. Number 2 is passive. This is a person who keeps his or her anger inside, but their body language gives them way. They plan never to return or do business with the organization again. These are the people who are passive. They keep their situation inside their hearts. When you serve them the way they never wanted to be served, they will never tell you, but they will go. They will never come back to your organization. Okay?
Yes.
Then, these people are very funny because they will keep, even when they will come again, they will keep. They will never tell you. They will keep in their mind. And these are dangerous people, the people who keep quiet, even when you do wrong to them. They keep quiet. They don't want to talk. Number 2 is dealing with the customer feelings. Dealing with customers' feelings. You can see the curve. This pointer can't point to this place. But you can see the hostility curve, the way the hostile customer looks, the curves look like. To some extent, it takes off. After taking off, it is lost down. And then after sloping down, it cools down. Why does it cool down? Through supportive comment. That is the rational behavior. And now you can see this person waits until the hostilities peak and then begins to cool. You see customers coming to be served by you. They are very angry. Leave them. Let them go until the hostility is at a peak. When they are hostile enough, they can cool down. Don't keep on talking to that person. Let him go until the high and the high. Number 2, dealing with the customers with feeling is empathize. Empathize. Enter into the feeling and the spirit of a person. Put yourself in their shoes. To sympathize and to empathize are 2 different things. To empathize is to put yourself into the situation of that person. A customer has come, and this customer need to see somebody, need to be served by you. Then feel I am the one who has gone to be served. And then you don't care about my problem, my request. Ask yourself, if it were me, how would I behave? How would I feel? Number 2, ask questions. Learn as much as you can about the situation before you attempt a solution. Don't attempt situation or solution before asking. You may end up answering things that needed not to be answered by you. Number 3, give feedback. Restate in your own one the feeling you detect behind what the person is saying. Because there are people who come to complain. Number 4, summarize the problem. Describe in your own words what you understand the problem to be, and then be in a position to seek for the advice if you are not able to conclude. Step number 3, dealing with the customer's problem. Dealing with the customer's problem. Find out what the person wants. What does that person want? There are people, they don't know what they want. They don't know where to go. Like today I saw somebody coming in the office asking him, where do you want to go? Then he told me that I've been sent in your office. Then I was now supposed to see the document this person is carrying, so that I can refer that person to where is supposed to be served. So some, they don't know where to go, when to go, why to go, and to whom to go to. Number 2, suggest the alternative. Like now I suggested alternative to him. And I told him, now you go to to the office of the director, then vocational training, and if you not be served, then you come back and I will serve you. That's how it did. Share information. You can share information with your juniors, with your seniors, with your colleague, so that they can help you to redirect that person. Agree on solution. After you have, like now, he went and informed that the senior was not there. Then he came back, and this person wanted to go he was coming from Qatar, and he wanted to go to Dubai, and they wanted to be a certification of the certificate. And they wanted to go and seek for the visa. This is XNYS today. Now I was able now to share the information, and then I agreed to solve the problem, the situation, because he wanted the signature. And in everything, you have to be certified. You are certified that they must be certified before you leave to another country. Then follow up as necessary. Then you need to follow up whether this person has attained what maybe he or she came to seek. Okay? A provoked customer. This is another type of the customer. A provoked customer. Who is the provoked customer? Who is the provoked customer? Step number one, dealing the provoked customer. It's the customer who comes to you, but even before coming to you, he had been annoyed by somebody somewhere. So now, customer can be provoked by you. You can provoke that customer. Okay? You yourself, you provoke that customer. Then how are you going to say that to help that customer? Could you mishandle a situation? Then after doing that, you have already provoked that customer. Number two, you create an angry customer, or make an already angry customer even angrier. A customer comes to you, like servicemen who have gone or they are deserted. And then, when that customer comes to you, that serviceman, that servicewoman, the person is angry. Then you start telling him, how na akili mzuri? Kwa nini ulikata waya? This person is sick. He comes to you, and then unamwambia kwamba uko nyumbani kwenu, si ulikuwa napenda sana, uliona youth haikusaidii. So, why are you coming back to NYS? Nani alikufukuza NYS? The person is angry, and you make him angry. Shauri yako usinilete, wewe ndio ulikata waya. We are the medicine of one another. We were created to solve the problem of others. We were never created to bring the problem or to increase the problem or to bring the problem to people. You, as we lead, as leaders, we have to be the people to solve the problem, because you are the medicine to one another. When your fellow serviceman comes to you, give that person the necessary information for him or for her to feel that I've really been served. And the people and demand to be served by you. That's the reason is why so many people die before their time comes. Because even when they come to you after they have made a mistake, no one cannot make mistake. People can go disaster under whatever circumstances, but you need to listen to these people. Kwa nini ulienda disaster? Nani alikufukuza? And then extremely busy and a lot of pressure, or say the wrong things you have to option. Sometimes you are very busy, you are very committed, you work under the pressure. Then you transfer that pressure to the client. So this person has been provoked by you. He never came with that spirit, but you are the one who has provoked that person, because your seniors are pressure, and then you cannot control the pressure. Then you transfer the pressure to the customer. Then the customer is provoked. You have two opinions. Number one, first, you can admit your mistake and apologize. If you find that you have done wrong to that customer, you are not an angel, you can apologize. Always apologize. Number two, follow up as necessary. If you find that you have provoked somebody, you can let him go and then take time. Run to him or her. Excuse me, I'm sorry for what I've done to you. Kindly forgive me. Simple. And then let your customer go. Number two, dealing with the provoked customer. Don't react. The customer who resorts to see behavior is usually looking to provoke a reaction from you. Never ever react. Number two, usually they will use your reaction to justify their behavior. Even if they were wrong, they will use your reaction. See this junior of yours. See the way he has handled me. Yeah? Because you reacted. So it becomes a window for that person to attack you and to set you to your seniors. Number three, maintain your cool. Maintaining your cool is your best defense. It's hard for the customer to play games if you refuse to play. If now a customer comes to you and then you just have your introspection and then you find that this customer is the one who has the problem. So what you can do is to cool. This person cannot fight you. This person cannot attack you. Because when you become cool, even when he or she raises the voices, anakupikia makelele mingi, remain cool. Sisemi, unajua mimi ni askari. No, remain cool. This person will never be able to justify that. You are the one who has caused that problem. Dealing with the provoked customer, draw the line. Don't bother quoting the rules. They don't care about the rules. You have the rules in your reception. Now, don't do what? Don't bother quoting the rules. They don't care about the rules. Two, simply make a clear and a direct statement of the consequences should they choose to continue their behavior. For example, I can't help you as long as you continue to use that kind of language. If you continue, I will act. And make sure your boss is aware of that aggressive customer. Because there is some entertainment you cannot entertain, but use a professional language to tell that person. One day I went to the hospital and then I needed to be served by the receptionist. And then I did not give her opportunity to explain to me. And then she told me, I won't serve you. And then I went to another hospital and I was served. But the problem, I never understood the customer, the officer was pregnant. You see, we shall talk more about the women and their situation. When they are pregnant, how you should handle them. When they have children, how you should handle them. The old people, how you should handle them. So tell him or her, I can't help you as long as, please, I can't help you, sir. I can't help you, madam, as long as you continue to use this kind of language. Kindly. I'm going to hang up. Number two, dealing with the provoked customers. Follow through. If the response is positive, continue the interaction. If they do not respond, follow through the concept. Follow through the. And number three, then seek out support, perhaps for your supervisor or superior or your company commander. Be prepared to explain what happened. Because sometimes unatetemeka, sasa mtu amekupeleka juu mpaka unasikia you cannot serve that person. Unafikiria utapanishiwa. Au utapanishiwa, you will be able to express yourself to your study. So that if he or she tries to divert, then you can tell him or her, this is what she spoke to me. So it is always good to be prepared to explain what happened to the client, why it happened, and when it happened. Na usiongope kitu, mwambie afande, mimi nilifanya 1 2 3, yeye akanijibu hivi, yeye hakutaka hivi, afande, mimi nimemwelezea hivi na hivi. Okay? Be ready to explain. The argumentative customer. This is another customer. This is another client. The argumentative customer. You can see now, this picture deploys a person who is argumentative. As you can see, these are ladies. You see, even they don't want to give their names per counter. Okay? Now, how are you going to act with them? Argumentative customers. As you can see, speak softly. If the person is so argumentative, speak softly. Ask for their opinions. Take a break, don't get drawn in. Take a break. The customer is so argumentative, arguing, and even if you tell him more about strategy for dealing with the difficult customers. Number one is to listen. Always listen. Listening takes like 60% of human being. Number two, empathize. There is difference between empathizing and sympathizing. Empathizing is putting your shoes on. Are we together? Can you see that lady? Are you able to see? There is listening, there is empathizing, there is serving that person, and there is summarizing that. By saying this, dealing with customers, right, you can still get a thank you for your service. For example, a customer may come to you, explain everything, like now that customer want to bribe you, want to give you 1,000, so that when he will be coming, he will be giving you, you'll be allowing him even not to kill. You can say no. And even after saying no, the customer won't mind to say thank you. Another thing, which is very important, explain why it can't be done. Siku moja, one day, somebody came in the office and after serving that person, then he demanded to give me appreciation. I asked him, when I come to your office, do I appreciate you? Do I appreciate you? No. So, if no, judge the way it went. Don't quote policy. They are not important to that person. Don't be and yesterday we talked about that. Don't be patronizing. Over alternative when you can. Over alternative. If something has not happened and it cannot happen, come and lift na imekwama, si alternative ni stairs. Yes, avoid making excuses. Don't be a person who will ever give excuses. Come for the training, you see, I never took my supper, you see, sinjafanya hivi. Eliminate negative phrases. All the time, don't have negative attitude in your life as you serve these people. Don't mention other similar complaints. Wajua hata kuna customer mwingine amekuja, amekuwa na hiyo shida, don't mention that to your customer. They don't need to know whether there is another person who came with the same problem and he was not served. Strategy for dealing with a difficult customer, safety and security. Now you can see what is happening. Ni kwa gate, sasa mtu anataka kutumia kifua. Pengine, we don't know whether it's a thief. We don't know whether this person is authorized. We don't know whether he's able to enter to that access. We don't know whether he's or she's bringing threats. We don't know whether it's physical abuse and the harm. As you can see this customer, wanaangalia nini? Strategies for dealing with the difficult customer, safety and the security, doors and the courts. These are our doors, these are our doors, and we have the courts. Where? Chapa huyu hapo kichwa. Closed circuit television cameras. We have CCTV here. Always leave yourself an escape route. Make sure that there is an opening where, like now we have issues when something happens. Okay? When something, like last month, something happened in the stamping of the students, the pupils, and they died. That's why we have two entrances here. Tuko na pande hii, tuko na mlango, pande ile walifunga, which is not good. It is closed. Ama huwa mnapitia chini pande hii. Yes. Okay? Construct natural barrier to separate. This may not go direct to you, but for the policy makers. ID badges. I think you normally give the people the investors badge. Panic button in interview rooms. For example, as somebody has come, you want to be served by you. But anataka tu kuangalia kama uko sawa. Anakupeleka hivi na hivi. Have confidence. Security guards, all of us, we are the security guards. But remember, you have others whom you can call. Tuko pamoja. When the problem comes, handling difficult customer situation now. Dealing with the difficult situation. Dealing with the difficult situation. Everybody have rights. And then respond professionally. Don't respond unprofessionally. Respond professionally. Recognize and align factors. The factor, something that has caused that. Okay? Ask questions. Excuse me, madam, please, sir. Give feedback and then summarize. The same applies to dealing with difficulties. Limited English speaking. Be patient and concentrate. Speak slowly and distinctly. Be extra courteous. Sometimes you people, it's good to know the person you are dealing with. Whether this person understands English or Kiswahili. Okay? As you can see, this is a very holy mama. Excuse me, madam. Nataka to exercise your English to that mama. You people, you don't know action. No verbal and non-verbal communication. I'm wondering. As you can see, this mama, amekuwa frustrated because unamwongelesha English haelewi. Learn to use the national language also. National language. Mama anazungushwa, haka anashangaa. It is always good to speak slowly. Sometimes mtu amekuja anaongea haraka, lakini wewe unastahili kuongea polepole. You should speak slowly. Kwa sababu if you don't give that person proper information, the person will go to the wrong office. Limited English. We've talked about this. Avoid using slang. I'm ashamed. Speak in a normal tone of voice. How do you want me to assist you? No. Please, how do you want me to assist you? Speak in a normal tone of voice. Hapana pandisha sauti juu. Ni kwa sababu wewe ni askari. Kwa sababu umepigiwa kelele na mama afanye. Sasa una transfer wewe. Sasa una transfer that to that person. It rates when what has been said. Be able to internalize whatever the customer has said to you, so that you can remember and be able to answer. Other customer situation is like, for example, we have other situation where a customer, we need to know how to handle. That is managing customers' complaints. How to manage the complaints of the customer. Number one, customers' complaint. Number one, a customer complaint is communication that alleges deficiencies during or after purchase of service. For example, when people come here, sometimes they normally come to deliver their samples, so that the procurement officers, they may accept, like this one. When they came, it was only one. They brought this one. Nakumbuka wakati nyia Mungu kwa wanaleta hii kofia moja, ndio sasa zinakuja kama 100. so that we can select the quality. So this one may not sync to you. Appropriate response to customer complaint is essential to an organization. Any complaint customer brings to your attention is very important for the organization because it helps the organization to reorganize itself. A customer with a complaint that is resolved is more likely to return than a dissatisfied customer who doesn't even have. If a customer comes to you and this customer is not satisfied by the information, by the solution you give, it is very likely for that customer not to come back to your organization. And now, as you know, NYS now is a corporate. And then being a corporate, now it means we will be dealing with businesses because we want to do the things which give the service income. So we need to generate our own incomes. And now that's why we say a customer with a complaint that is resolved is more likely to return than a dissatisfied customer who don't have voice and does not even receive any solution from you. That customer will never come back. We also say customer complaint number 2 is the average customer with an unresolved complaint will tell 9 to 10 other people. We are saying this, any customer with an unresolved complaint will tell 9 people to 10 people about the same. For every complaint received, the average organization has 26 unhappy customers that don't complain. We are saying this, any customer with an unresolved complaint will tell 9 to 10 people how NYS is bad, how you are bad, and when they point NYS. So these people are likely to go and tarnish your organization. That's why in your Daily Nation, your Standard, Gazettes, only one supplier who was never, the complaint was never resolved. Only one. Wanaenda wanaandika kwa magazeti NYS. Only one. Na naambia watu wangapi? Kenya mzima. Ile NYS pesa zake. That's why we say this person will tell many people how bad you are. So be careful when solving the complaint of the customer. When the customer comes to your office and they complain, make sure you solve that problem immediately. Failure to that, that person will tell many people about your organization. The associate helping me was very good. That's why a customer will say, your organization, your people are good. But people are not good. Only one person who was good. The root of the problem is the employee. Apologize to the customer and then start training the employee the proper way of behaving around the customer. This may go direct to the policy makers. That even when the customer is complaining about you, it may not be you, but it is because of the policy makers. But you have something to do. You can direct that person to the right office. Okay? I feel like none of associates want to help me. This is a customer who is saying this. Why? Make sure that when a customer first comes in, one person greets them and continues to help them they are in the store. For example, when there is complaint, give somebody that customer to continue talking to that as you continue solving the problem with the same customer. Tuko pamoja? Inaeleweka?
Yes.
Are you understanding?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand or you are floating?
Thank you.
Now, customer complaint, he or she doesn't know what to do. Apologize and then fix the problem. Sit down. employees and make sure they understand what they can do to fix that problem when it arises again. And if they cannot, advise them to seek manager. And this is what now I'm telling you. If they are not able to solve the problem of the customer or of the client, seek advice from your seniors. I keep coming back with the same problem. When will it be fixed? These are the, like now, the one student came and he said, it was last week. Then he was saying that after discharging from Kenya National Youth Service, he has been coming to these offices now and then, and he has never been given his service certificate. Where has he been coming? And this person who has been serving that person, has he been directing him to the right office? That's why, even sometimes when customers come in your reception, if you don't know, it is always good to seek advice from your colleague. You are always too. Mtu anasema ninakujanga lakini sijawahi saidika. Have you ever had? Umewahi sikia mtu anakuja anasema, unajua yeye anajua wewe ni mkubwa. Umewahi sikia kitu kama hiyo? Wana complain, anasema huu ni mwaka wa pili, this is the second year. Now what are you supposed to do? You need to solve this problem. Having a customer come back repeatedly for the same problem is dangerous and unfair to them. Make sure that the problem is addressed and will never occur again. You can imagine this person is coming from Mombasa, Coast region, using a lot of money. Coming here, nothing is happening. If it is possible, tell that person it is possible. And if it is not possible, tell him right, it is not possible. Because that is wastage of resources. And if it were you, where ungesikiaje? Ungesikiaje? Hebu uliza mwenzako ungesikiaje? Now here, anasema ya kwamba, I feel like I don't have a choice in the matter. In the matter, the employee is making the decision for me. Help the customer through the process by taking the time to explain exactly what you are wanting to do and walk the customer through the steps. Make sure that you help that customer. If that customer comes and he feel like, or he feel like, I feel like I don't have, amefika mwisho. Like now, 2015 customers, the suppliers of 2015. When I say mimi nimefika mwisho, you don't help me. Nobody seems to care for my problem. This is the most deadly problem that can arise. Do your best to show your concern for their problem and promptly fix them. And for your information, some points are not made for you. They are made for the office where this customer is going. Because wewe hata ujui. Yapa ni direct kwa office. But akirudi si atachukua kitambulisho kutoka kwako. Atakuja kucomplain. Mwambie everything will be okay. Are we together? Yes. Yeah, I'm trying to jump. Step to handle a customer complaint. Number one, provide customer with the opportunity to complain. Nyamaza tu aongee. Number two, give customer your full and undivided attention. Yani wewe jitolee uangalie na umsikize. Number three, listen carefully. Be able to listen very carefully. We normally say listening with the eyes, listening with the ears, listening with the heart. Number four, ask a question to fully understand the complaint. Number five, agree that the problem exists. Usiseme ya kwamba hapa hakuna shida, hakuna kitu kama hiyo, sisi hatuna mambo kama haya. No. Agree to disagree. Now, apologize for the problem. Even if you are not the one who caused that problem, just apologize. Number seven, resolve the complaint. You can send that person where the problem can be solved. Thank the customer. Loyalty, long-lasting relationship. Understand the customer. Mwelewe. Number two, point-to-point principle. Number three, establish rapport. Number four, one power. Maneno ile ambayo namwambia. Number five, visualize the outcome. Address the customer using their name. Don't simwambie wewe, be able to know the name of the customer. Positive visual expression and the first impression. It's very important. Very important. Make the right impression to customer. Find the things that really matters to customer. Reinvent the customer. New ideas and the use of technology. Mwambie, madam, afande, gungu, NYS tenders, fanya hivi. Kwa sababu vitu zingine ziko kwa mtandao na customer anasumbuka mbele. Msaidie kuelewa. Make your customer feel important and appreciated, even when they go. Thank you. Welcome again. Remain calm in the most demanding situation. When the situation is demanding, remain calm, cool. Transform complaints into valuable customer feedback. Even the complaint, just change the complaint to be a good feedback. Say no and be firm without antagonism. When the no is applicable, say no. Conquer the frustration of the customer conduct. By conquering the frustration of the customer, then you are moving. Together,
Yes, sir.
increase business by observing competitors. Okay? That one may not sound well to you. Achieve organizational goals and increase goodwill. And we have our organizational goal. Be able to know them. Ensure all staff treat customer well. Ensure your fellow salesman. Ukiona a salesman who is not serving the customer is supposed to be served. After the customer has gone, call that salesman, they call your colleague, and they try to talk to him. Don't report him to your senior before you talk to him. Wajua nyinyi you are very funny. Ukiona mtu anafuta bank, badala ya kwanza umuongelesha unamkimbiza kwangu kwanza. Wewe ni kiongozi wa gani? You should try to solve that because ukimleta kwangu ni kumfuta. Use convincing expression and action that earns customer trust. There is a way you can earn to a customer, but say, huyo officer huyo. Let me tell you one thing. In Gilgil, we have catering and accommodation. One of the students, after undergoing the first model test, second model, then he went for the attachment. And when he went for the attachment, now when this serviceman was in attachment, he was sent to Deputy President's office. That is the status. Karen. The Karen is where we have the status of the Deputy President. And he was sent there. And when he was serving people there, telling the people, the seniors in his status, they noticed this serviceman is very productive. And then he was asked to give their personal number for the transfer from NYS to status. And then he said, I don't have the personal number, I'm not employed, I'm just a volunteer. And then he said, but sir, the person who taught me, because if this person can deliver that way, it means he earned a very conducive teacher. And then he told the status staff that, let me give you the number of my tutor, my teacher. And that's how that teacher was transferred from there to status up to date. And serve the customer. And remember in many ways. Okay, are we together?
Yes.
So be careful how you handle the people. Be a good listener. Understand the customers who communicate poorly. Yeah. Yeah. Let us stand up. Sit down. Stand up. Sit down. Stand up. Sit down. Understand the customers who communicate poorly. There are customers who communicate very poor. Waelewe. Understand them. You never created them. They were created by God. Be successful, difficult customer. Be calm and control. Control yourself. Work towards improving on policies that enhances good customer service. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
Developing new relationship. Developing new relationship. You have your seat. Number one, of influence, the initial customer contact. Mind about the word of your mouth. Wajua mdomo ulimi is very dangerous. So many people walifuta kwa sababu ya ulimi. Kuongelesha watu vibaya. Ensure customer has freedom to make choice. Create avenue for all the feedback. Communicate, communicate, and communicate. Make the internal customer happy. We have our internal customer. These are the servicemen and the servicewomen. Number two, these are the subordinate staff. We have senior staff and we have junior staff. Those are the internal customers. These are the customers, you see them every day. If you can treat customers who are coming from outside better than our servicemen and our servicewomen, no problem. When you have a challenge, you will rush. You run, you will rush to your new fellow serviceman and servicewoman. That's why we normally say, make sure you treat, even when you are doing you are doing your whatever operation, and then there is a person who was late to enter into the camp, and there is the laws which govern the time when coming back from home. Be friendly and be able to assist one another. It is not good to set one another. Sio vizuri kusetiana. Tena serviceman kwa serviceman. It is not good. Then remember about visual attention to details and your speed to react and to answer. Resolve customers' anger, hostility. Helps you feel better about yourself. Resolving customers' problem, anger, increases your job certification. Resolving customer anger makes you look good to your supervisor or your boss. Because even boss will never know whether mulikosana ama mumkosana. Because mulikosana na mkatatua. One day, we went for the recruitment at Machakos County. Observers, they come to observe how maybe you are doing recruitment. And this lady, because she was pregnant, she wanted somebody to come late and then be recruited by me. Then she had to call the director. Then director, and by then director, paramilitary. Then he had to talk, ask me why. Hamwangri na nyinyi nyote mnatoka the same service. Then now watu wa press wanaangalia tu hivi, huyu amekuja saa hii umchukue, alafu you are the reverend. Wewe ni pastor. Kuna watu wamekuja late na yeye ni observer na amekuja recruited. Nani yeye ndiye atafungwa ama ni mimi? So you must be fair. Then nikamwambia, you need the number of my boss. I gave her. And then she had to call. And the boss had to call me. And he told me never agree. Usikumbali hiyo itamwaga unga kwa XNYS. And I had to stand with my stand. But later I called the madam and then I had to talk to her softly. Kamwambia huko kulikuwa kwa uwanja na ilibidi tukosane. Nikamuongelesha kwa sababu alikuwa amebarikiwa. So our mama alikuwa amebarikiwa. Be careful how to handle them. Enable your organization to keep customers satisfied and coming back. As you can see, a final word on difficult customer and the situation. As you can see this man. When it comes to dealing with a difficult customer, remember this. You can say and do everything right and still not be able to diffuse the situation. Remember this. You can say, you can do everything right and still not be able to diffuse the situation. Don't can it to offer. don't carry it over to your next customer or take it out on your team. That situation to the next customer. As you can see now, this man, hii ndio ninaonanga pale kwa reception. This man is a man, but he really is crying. For next customer. Never do that. It is the little things that makes the big difference. This is the man who said, Glenn McCoy. He said that it's the little things that make the big difference. Little things makes little things. So little things.
Big difference.
Well, okay, soma. Little things
That make big difference.
Little things.
Big difference.
Yeah, these little things makes a very big difference. It is the little things that make big difference. You are seated here, might be, but it can make difference in entire Kenya. Because NYS headquarters is here. You are the face of the service. You are face of the service. Everybody comes here. Thank you, and now I allow you to ask the question. Question. Let us stand up. If there is no question, I will make you features of men. Ukisikia men kaa chini. Nani anatuongoza? Take over.
I will make you fishers of men. I will make you fishers of men, fishers of men, fishers of men. I will make you fishers of men if you follow me.
How are you doing it? Do it better. Be happy. Do it better. You want to go to section 2.
I will make you fishers of men, fishers of men, fishers of men. I will make you fishers of men if you follow me. Fishers of men, fishers of men, fishers of men. I will make you fishers of men if you follow me.
Are you going to do it?
Yes, sir.
You can do it better.
Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Stand up. I will make you fishers of men, fishers of men, fishers of men. I will make you fishers of men if you follow me. If you follow me, I will make you follow me.
Some people, they were not going for the Sunday school. That's why you can understand them now. We may have our seats. 2. We are going to see public service ethics and the professional civil. But before that, do you have any question? Any question? Any question, class? Any question?
No.